Hi, I want to introduce my intentional leadership and delivery protocol. Can you imagine how magic it would be if you could demand excellence and keep people? Is this what's happening in your company? Meetings get dominated instead of led, decisions stall, are quieter voices switched off? And does alignment disappear as soon as the session ends? Does feedback land as blame or pressure? Do people get defensive? And do you feel like the bad guy? And does behavior not actually change? Does this sound like you? You swing between tolerating too much and going too hard. Stress stays high, evenings disappear, and leadership starts to feel exhausting. So who is this protocol for? Overloaded CEOs and senior leaders in people-heavy businesses who feel that delivery depends on them stepping in, and who are tired of meetings going nowhere, feedback turning into drama, and standards slipping until something breaks. Do you need a process that would make life easier? Would you like meetings that end in clear decisions, not hijacked by the same voices? Would you like feedback that changes behavior without blame, defensiveness, or fallout? Would you like a consistently high bar that keeps your best people without burnout culture or a revolving door? Would you love this outcome instead? Accountability without fear, leadership without the overwhelm. So what is intentional leadership and delivery protocol? It's a 12-week implementation system that installs the leadership behaviors, standards, and conversation structures that make accountability and delivery predictable without heroics or drama. This is not theory. It's a practical set of conscious tools that create a sustainable working culture. This is how it works. We start with creating a baseline report on leadership effectiveness, and then comes self-mastery, where we identify patterns under pressure. Do you avoid or dominate or rescue or delay? We look at triggers, and then we install revised behaviors. Then we develop leadership philosophy and a standards blueprint. What are your non-negotiables written in plain language? We build steadiness and regulation and boundaries and leadership stance. We look at personal standards and non-negotiables and tone rules. Part 3 is about leading powerful conversations. We talk about expectations, feedback, accountability, stopping corrosive behaviors early. You receive scripts and feedback frameworks, expectation resets, and a clear accountability process. In stage 4, we look for proof of transformation. We get peer input and confirm behavior changes with a rescore and optional stakeholder input. We make sure that there's a measurable change plan in place. What's included? What are the tangible deliverables? All manner of templates for future use. Self-scorecard, decision rules, accountability process, discussion scripts, scripts for difficult conversations, scripts for empowering feedback. We develop a consequence ladder and a kind and clear conversation template, and much more. I've got a few great studies where this has been implemented. In short, the first one was the owner-run logistics business, where the CEO now is no longer the only decision maker. The team runs day-to-day without his daily input. The second one is a property auction company where I coached the senior team and a high potential but potentially disruptive leader. Post-coaching, turnover increased 45% in 6 months. The third one was a factory that was a family business. Exco authority was installed. Productivity increased 22% and sales increased 18% over 12 months. This freed the CEO to pursue mergers and acquisitions that 10x'd the business. The timeline for this protocol, 12 weeks or 24 if you want. 12 one-hour sessions, which include the baseline, scorecard, self-mastery first, and then powerful conversations, followed by proof and sustainability commitments. Next step, you want all this? Call me. I'd be delighted to help you.